Welcome back to hell. I mean, my base. I need to name this place. It's quickly becoming a village. To recap, I am in a snowy beach single biome world. There are no natural trees, animals, or villagers, but we do have azalea trees. I grew them from mossy blocks, which we found in shipwrecks, and I converted zombie villagers using golden apples I found in loot chests. And they are working out really well. I'm glad they're getting nerfed. This is way too OP. I must care for these people, for they are the future of our species. I have been working on my base, just tidying it up, making some clear paths, adding some greenery to make it feel alive. In fact, I'm doing so well that I have the opportunity now to just relax, go fishing. And honestly, this is the only way to get fish. They don't spawn in this world. It might be the only way to get squid ink for dye in this specific biome, right? I have a beautiful orange cat. I used the cod I caught to tame this little goober. So that's big. Cats. I have cats. And I found this skelly spawner just beneath my base. Very useful for bone meal and XP. I make a proper farm. All in all, I'm surviving, but the stranger had a task for me. I eventually do want to make a proper sanctuary for the various plant life the stranger is bringing to me. I also want to focus on sustainability, meaning auto farms, but I'm also looking at architectural ideas that promote like a healthy relationship with the environment. There's a YouTube channel I watch called Dami Lee. Check out her channel. I was really inspired by her video on solar punk, a sort of positive spin on cyberpunk, like that dystopian cyberpunk. This is more utopian. The link to the video is in the description. But first, it's time to explore the Nether. I need to find blazes if I plan on beating the game. I may as well go now so that I can also make potions, with the blaze powder and nether wart. And in a land as barren and limited as the snowy beach, there are some colorful blocks here that I can bring back for my builds. I found my first nether fortress in this basalt delta. I don't mind this biome really. A lot of people don't like it. I just bridge and break until I'm through. Bridge and break. This was the lamest fortress. Okay, so there's some decent spawners, but there were no chests and no nether wart. I'm about to give up when I follow this section to the edge, and looking over, that looks like a completely new nether fortress. And this one has chests and nether wart. Who's a winner? I am. What's that sound? Santa? It's Santa, isn't it? I was so good except for the villager I suffocated with sand because he angered me. Oh, it's you. You killed a human because they frustrated you? I don't know if I can even trust you with these rare items. I'm speechless. Prezzies! Santa bring prezzies. Holy cow, pine. Okay, I would have loved a second tree sapling, but pine is huge. This is going to help me immensely. You are preserving the plants I bring you, correct? You are taking better care of these plants than you are the human slaves you have, yes? Okay, goodbye. I'll see you soon. Okay. I will return. You are sadly the only choice I have. I wish I had another choice. Thanks. And I get right to it, growing the gigantic pine trees. Of course, I will keep some saplings in a small chest with the flowers. I want to build a proper tree sanctuary, but I need a lot of resources first. And I may as well get some stuff out of the way. The stronghold, dragon, etc. I am watching you, exit flagger. For now I will let you live, but if you do not commit to protecting this world, I will have to reveal my true nature. What are you doing to that tree? He's great, that stranger. He always gives me 2 leads, which is crazy. How does that even happen? Back to the immediate task. I find the stronghold. And I'm actually amazed. I dug right into the portal room. That's never happened. I mean, it always happens because it's total skill. No good loot. Well, there's a template and a lot of books, but no loot, really. I go home to prep for the dragon fight. I'm not good at it. You can make your jokes. The dragon scares me. The very thought of it has made me wee my pantaloons. And now it's time for my epic dragon fight. There it is. You get it. You've seen dragon fights. I don't know. Should I have roleplayed the whole thing? Oh, what is this place, this land at the end of time? Did the stranger ask me to do this? No, he didn't. He will be very angry that I killed the most endangered animal in the game. The end cities are the real point, and the elytra within those cities is the hyper real point, and the shulker chests. And I just want to get this behind me so I can focus on what's really important. Building a house for my stonemasons. Okay, I'm not great with priorities, but these folks are going to be very influential on my building capabilities. It's literally the only way I can get terracotta. I like these colors for a snowy biome. The splash of cyan with the brown and the white, it just feels correct. Oh, geez, he's back again. With some real crap. I mean, thank you for the prezzies, Mr. Stranger. I have returned to give you an ultimatum. Along with these new items, you now have an assortment of rare objects that must be protected. If you do not create a protective sanctuary for all of the items I have brought to you, you will die. Wait, what? An agonizing death. All right, hold on a second, you psychopath. You do not know when I will return to judge you. I would make haste. Stop throwing emeralds at me. And you know what? The stranger is right to be mad at me. I've been just goofing off. What have I been doing? Just horsing around like a horse. So I've gathered all of the items that I could remember getting from the Wandering Trader, and I think I lost some. That's not great. That's not good. He's not going to like that. I'm pretty sure I lost some of the flowers that he gave me, but I have Poppy, which I got from killing a golem. So maybe that'll make up for it. A lot of pufferfish. I see. Okay. So these are all the items, right, that the trader has given me that I didn't already have. I mean, he brought pumpkins and stuff like that. I already have that stuff. So what do I have to do? I have to make an aquarium for the pufferfish, and we could put the fire coral in that aquarium, keep it alive inside the water there. Vines. All right. I guess. I mean, I don't have these in this world. How do I preserve vines? I think I'll create a garden, like a greenhouse type garden, and have the flowers and vines. Maybe not the trees, just the flowers. Maybe we'll put the vines in there somewhere. I don't know. I kind of want to build them in the cave first, although I'm very indecisive. We could create a sort of glass igloo over all of this. That's a huge project. We're going to go back to the cave. There's a lot of potential here. I think we can make some cool looking, sort of fancy high-tech builds. You know, one of the ideas I had that I haven't really mentioned is that I'm sort of starting with this medieval style, if you even want to call it that. I want to upgrade as we go. The more times we see the stranger, the more types of wood and materials that I have to build with. That reminds me, he gave me oak saplings. I can get bees now. Interesting. Okay, so the last thing I want to do is show you my new custom tree over here. Wow, I really did not accomplish anything in this video. But I am going to end this one on a quick little tutorial on how to build custom trees because I have strong opinions about it, and I think a lot of YouTubers are making them incorrectly. So first, you can't have like fat trunks. The trunk should always be pretty thin compared to the foliage. Now, what I have here isn't quite doing it because I ran out of leaves, but I like the overall organic shape. So the trunk tapers, right? It starts wide and ends at the tiniest little peak. You want to use fence gates at the top of the tree for the smaller branches, and eventually you could use glass or just empty air and just make it kind of airy and open at the top. But the idea, though, is to make sure that there are more leaves than tree trunk. A lot more, like 3 to 1. Even this is not enough of a leaf crown. I like the shape of it. I like the overall look of this tree. I'm proud of it. That's why I'm showing it off. It's a little thing, I know, but I like it. It still looks like an azalea tree, but it's a little more, custom. That's fantastic. All right, what do I have to do? Next episode, we're going to save the planet. Until then, I will see you in the next episode, Chapter 3 of Frozen Hell World.